We've all experienced talking to someone who forgot to floss that morning. We would hate to be the person blasting bad breath at others and would be mortified to find out that we had. Sometimes we can't resist chowing down on some garlic-heavy food during our lunch break, but we dread returning to the office with dragon breath. It's impossible to smell our own breath because we quickly get acclimated to even the smelliest of breaths. We have a quick and easy way to tell if your breath passes the sniff test without waiting to see your coworkers wrinkle their noses in disgust when you talk. All you need is a single spoon. Use the tip of the spoon to gently scrape the back of your tongue and then let the gunk on the spoon dry. This should take about a minute. Once it's dry, give it a good sniff. If it smells okay, then you're good to go. If the spoon stinks, you might want to grab your emergency mouthwash. To prevent bad breath in the future, make sure you brush your tongue when you brush your teeth, and be sure to hit the back of your mouth as well. That moment when you feel a sneeze coming on can be absolutely terrifying. You hope that a sneeze actually occurs and you aren't left with that dreadful impending sneeze feeling tickling your nose. We hate when that happens, but if you do sneeze, you risk drawing the attention of everyone in the immediate area with your thunderous nostrils. And that's especially embarrassing if the sneeze is a productive one and you need to try to wipe your nose off as discreetly as possible. It turns out there are a couple of tricks that will allow you to sneeze quietly and wipe your nose on your sleeve in peace. When you feel a sneeze coming on, try holding your breath. This can help by disrupting the sneeze reflex and prevent it from occurring. You can also try coughing at the same time as you sneeze. This will also disrupt the sneeze reflex and lessen the volume of your sneeze. You can also try clenching your teeth and jaw to suppress sound. Lastly, make sure nobody is watching in case they think you're digging for gold, and try putting your finger on the base of your nose and pushing up slightly. We all hate that moment when our beloved zippers betray us. Although sometimes our overindulgences are to blame, sometimes there is a technical malfunction that prevents our zippers from staying zipped. They allow us to wear our favorite jeans and fasten our cool leather jackets. We all experience that moment of panic when a clever friend advises us to XYZ, examine our zippers, or asks if we're afraid of heights because it seems our zippers are. So clever and not at all infuriating. Those comments can leave you blushing furiously and wishing you were anywhere else. If your zipper refuses to stay up, there is a simple trick you can use to avoid having to carry around a spare pair of pants, because that would just be massively inconvenient, especially if the zipper malfunctions on those as well. Just use a keyring. Slip the keyring into the hole on the zipper and loop it around the button of your jeans. This is a discreet solution to a potentially humiliating problem. The last thing we need is our coworkers knowing that we wear our Monday underwear on a Wednesday. We never hear the end of it. Everyone sweats, some of us more than others. With that in mind, perhaps patches of perspiration appearing on our clothes shouldn't be quite so embarrassing, but they are. Even if we use plenty of antiperspirant, it can only do so much. We tend to associate being sweaty with being smelly, and when people see our armpit stains, they tend to give us a wide berth. This can be unbearably embarrassing in social situations, but with a little prep, you can avoid this disaster altogether. If you know you're going to be spending the day in the sun or working up a sweat, these tips can help prevent armpit stains. Of course, you're still going to need to wear antiperspirant, and make sure it's a good one. Let's start with your shirt first. Avoid polyester or polyester blends. They trap in heat, which is great for when it's cold out, but awful when it's hot. Try breathable and absorbent fabrics like cotton, linen, or bamboo. If you want a little extra assurance that you won't be sporting armpit stains, try using a panty liner. It sounds weird, we know, but they're designed to be absorbent. Just cut them to fit and stick them to the fabric covering your underarms. When your stomach starts rumbling, it can cause major embarrassment, especially if you're in an otherwise quiet place. And once it starts, there is no stopping it. You just have to sit there feeling ashamed of your abdomen while everyone stares at you and laughingly asks if you skipped breakfast this morning. But interestingly enough, this phenomena isn't necessarily a sign that someone is hungry. It could just be your intestines doing their jobs. In the Greek language, the word for your stomach growling is borborygmus. It's an accurate onomatopoeia for your stomach growling. While keeping full is of course a good thing to prevent this, avoid a lot of gas-producing foods to cut down on these noises. These foods include beans, cabbage, broccoli, and dairy. Instead of eating 3 large meals per day, make sure your stomach is never running on empty by eating smaller amounts of food throughout the day. Your daily 5 cups of coffee can be another culprit as the acidity affects your stomach. Try switching to tea instead, or just drink more water. In fact, drinking water throughout the day is a great and simple way to stop your stomach from growling. It's time for our quiz question, so listen up. Our bodies can often have a physical reaction to embarrassment. While nobody enjoys this, people with erythrophobia actually fear a common reaction to humiliation. What is erythrophobia a fear of? Stay tuned for the answer. When your hair looks out of control, it can make you look and feel like your life is out of control as well. Having frizzy hair and flyaways can be supremely embarrassing. Especially in the summertime, it can be nearly impossible to tame our hair in strands. Add to that the fact that we're constantly on the go, and we may be tempted to just pop on a bandana and call it a day. Not so fast. We have a couple of tips that just might help you out of this hair-raising situation. Just pop a toothbrush, a dryer sheet, and a travel-sized container of hairspray into your purse or glove compartment in case of an emergency. If your hair gets too many flyaways, just spritz the toothbrush with the hairspray and use it to spot treat your strands. Make sure the bristles are soft so they don't disturb your updo. This is a great way to control the amount of product you put on your hair. Even professional hairstylists use this trick on their celebrity clients. As for the dryer sheet, use it to avoid static electricity on your hair. Brush it over your strands and it'll stop it from flying all over the place. This works both as a quick fix and a preventative measure. This next tip is really in the toilet. Having to take a number 2 in public can be embarrassing. We try to run the water, put the fan on, and reread our copy of Everybody Poops, but it still feels shameful. And running water and fan aren't fooling anyone. We all know what you're doing in there. Maybe you've even considered lighting a small garbage can on fire as a distraction. So while people are screaming and calling the fire department, you can have your morning bowel movement in peace. That would be better suited for a video about bad life hacks, however. Maybe you want to maintain the illusion that girls don't poop, or maybe you don't want the entire office to know that you had Mexican for dinner last night. Whatever your reason for being embarrassed by your bodily functions, we have you covered. The first step in Operation Covert Crap is to identify the drop zone. That is the area where you'll be dropping the kids off to the pool, if you catch our meaning. Lay some toilet paper down before you go, and it'll prevent the splash that normally occurs. You don't need to use much toilet paper at all, and using too much can cause clogs, so be careful. We try to appear well-groomed, properly coiffed, and likely conform to basic standards of personal hygiene. Having stains on your clothes can really detract from your appearance, and it's humiliating when people notice them. Maybe wiping your greasy fingers on your pants while you were eating French fries seemed like a better option than grabbing a napkin, but we assure you it wasn't, even though the napkin was all the way in the kitchen and you were already sitting down. You can try using a detergent pen, pre-treating it, or washing it until the cows come home, but that stain isn't going anywhere. If you're heading out for a big date or go see the big game, you know you need your lucky shirt. A can of something you already have in the fridge can save the day. Grab some Coca-Cola and apply some to the stain. Just pour it on before you put it in the washing machine. Then, just add your regular detergent and wash as normal. It sounds counterintuitive to put something sugary and sticky onto your already messy clothes, but it works like a charm. The carbonic and phosphoric acid in the soda helps to break up the grease. While they're not as immediately noticeable as bad breath, smelly feet can be just as embarrassing. You don't want everyone in the vicinity to pass out from the wave of stench that occurs when you take off your shoes. While your current solution may just be to trap all of that stink inside your socks and shoes, there's a much better way to deal with stinky feet. First, you should know that there's a reason your feet stink. They sweat just like any other part of you, and they have about 500,000 sweat glands. Your socks and shoes trap the sweat inside where bacteria can thrive, resulting in a horrible odor. When you're in the shower, merely letting the water run over your feet isn't enough. Give your feet a good scrub and make sure to dry between your toes. Excess moisture can cause bacteria to breed. Make sure that your toes are well groomed and free of any fungus. You can also give your feet a quick rinse in rubbing alcohol, which helps dry out any sweat. Make sure your socks and shoes are clean, or just stick to sandals to allow more airflow. Technology allows us to do so many incredible things we would never have thought possible a few decades ago. However, it also allows us to humiliate ourselves in new and interesting ways. Have you ever hit send on an email and then immediately wished you hadn't? Maybe you were trying to send your vacation photos to a friend, but accidentally sent them to your boss who thought you were sick that day. However you messed up, this trick can help you unsend while eliminating email. To do this, you should be sending your emails through Gmail. Although you should be doing that anyways because Gmail is just awesome. Moving on, just go to Settings from your Gmail homepage. Under the General tab, you'll see an option called Undo Send. Select it and you'll be able to select the cancellation period from 5 to 30 seconds. This means you'll have to act fast, but if you do send a regrettable email, you'll have that many seconds to unsend it. It works by creating a delay from when you hit send to when your email actually gets sent. So you're not really unsending it as much as you're preventing it from going out in the first place. Don't feel embarrassed if you don't know the answer.